All right, what's going on, people? I just want to say, I think we're definitely in computer simulation. This fucking bitch programmers tormenting me my whole life, getting me brutally hurt and killed repeatedly by demon aliens. Got me possessed when I was 6 years old in 1996. Got my stupid older female cousin to play with a Ouija board and got me to play with them, which got me demon possessed. I remember the demon looked like a floating, talking black thing, um, like a black Casper. So wait, hold on. Let me see where it is. Oh, I thought I paused. Anyways, so yeah, this is what the aliens look like to me, what they appear to me as, and then sometimes they just look human, So that, like I said, they're probably just, most likely biz programmer just bullying people, Um, and this is what the demon looked like, was floating, talking black thing, like a black Casper, was working with the aliens. This thing was going in and out of my body, controlling me. So yeah, so they did all kind of fucked up shit to me, getting me like raped, getting me eaten by bears and lions. Since I was 6 years old, slapping him in the head really hard, doing all kind of fucked up shit, punching me. Um, kept slapping the head really hard, dropping me from the sky, putting it back at a garbage truck, get crushed. Um, like they kept dropping me, like with from the alien spaceship, the UFO kept dropping me. Made my dad have a stroke, I think in 1990 or 2001 or 2000. Ruined my family's health. Just basically the demon was making me say all these things, like to hurt people, hurt myself and other people, and the alien or angels were obeying. But like I said, this is a simulation, so basically just the programmers just controlling me and doing all these fuck, just basically tormenting me my whole life, causing me a seemingly large amount of pain and suffering. Fucking bitch kept sending kikes to my house, attacking me and my family. I think around 2005, 2004. I mean, 2024, 2025. I think so. They've been, tormenting me for 30 years. I mean, like I say, they probably think it's okay because it's a game, but the pain feels just as real, so like you have the five senses. I think they were hurting my body outside of simulation. Yeah, man, D made me say all these things. They're hurting my body outside of simulation. It can make me shit. Maybe, maybe have gay sex. Get me raped. I already said that. Being ran over by a tank. I remember they're like 7, 8 years old. Basically, doing all type of fucked up shit since I was 6 years old. To me, for 30 years. So yeah, there's definitely a game. So most people are part of NPCs, so yeah, basically the Matrix trying to tell you the truth. Like they're trying to tell you the truth through the Matrix. Um, that we are in a simulation run by sociopathic bitch programmers, and they won't let you out of simulation. Just like how the robots in the Matrix were, so the robots were the evil programmers controlling everything, and they're using Agent Smith to run things inside the simulation and sent them after Neo's friends. You know, try to keep the people in the simulation in line. So, you know, telling the truth, like we're in a simulation run by sociopathic bitch programmers that won't let you out of simulation, right? So, but I think the programmer's human. I don't think they're like robots or anything. So I remember, yeah, a lot of time these alien angels would look human, like just regular ordinary human being. Like punch him in the face, slap him in the head and stuff. So, and as I heard, I think they heard him in the past as well. Yeah, I remember they made me commit suicide a bunch of times, and they just prevented it from happening each time. Like each time the guy's brutally hurt or killed, like I said, they're just prevented it from happening. Cause most likely, cause we're in a game, like I said, so like you know, you do like they control the simulation, so they they just prevent it from happening. Like like I said, like the Matrix, right? So they get you. If Agent Smith got you killed in the Matrix, they can just prevent it from happening because the simulation, right? So, um, either that or time travel. Like I said, either that or we're just dealing with advanced aliens that time travel. And I don't think that's the case. I don't think it's advanced aliens. I think we're just simulation. Like I said, um, we're just dealing with bully programmers. Like I said, many highly intelligent people believe we're in a simulation, right? So many physicists, and tech billionaires like Elon Musk, who's actually the richest billionaire, is Elon Musk. Uh, yeah, this is like a Bible simulation. That's why we got demons, aliens, and like how do you explain the paranormal, right? If we're not in a simulation, how do you explain, like we got Jesus, demon angels. Like I said, the only way I was able to stop my demon possession and abductions was by praying to Jesus Christ for help. So it seems like when a Bible simulation, we also got satanic Jews control everything. So right, so many evidence to support the existence of these entities like demons, possessions, paranormal activities, paranormal videos, UFO videos, alien abductions, near-death experience supports the existence of which is evident that we're souls in a body, or the afterlife. So yeah, it's like you are the consciousness and everything's part of the game. So like your body, the environment's all part of the game. You're the consciousness. So it's like when you put on a VR headset. So when you die, you still have consciousness, right? And people think it's a spirit, like you're a spirit. But it's because, like I said, you're in a VR. Like this is like advanced VR game, simulation. So when you die, you still have consciousness. So you switch avatar, right? Your avatar becomes a spirit now because you're dead. So yeah, so yeah, basically, program is just sociopathic, retarded bullies. Like they would hurt other people, but they wouldn't want the same thing done to them. They'll cry like a fucking bitch and play the victim if the same thing was done to them, but they'll do it to other people and think it's funny or it's okay. So that's the type of people running our simulation. These programmers are just sociopathic, retarded bullies. You know, things okay to hurt other people, but they wouldn't want to be hurt. Like they wouldn't want the same thing done to them. You know, and they're gonna cry like a bitch and play the victim if the same thing was done to them, but don't do it to other people and think it's funny or okay. So, and it also makes sense biblically, right? Because Satan's the God and ruler of this world. He has angels and demons on his side. So, you know, and Satan's minions can ruling this world, right? So satanic Jews control everything. So, like, they, you know, they can't do these things, right? Like, so, you know, someone probably think I'm crazy, like, like, so they would probably believe in the Bible, but they would think I'm crazy, you know, for saying things like this, like thinking we're in a simulation. But then they go and believe the Bible and then believe in Jesus and demon and angels, but they probably think I'm crazy. Like, it's fucking stupid. How you think Jesus, demon, angels exist? You know. So they can't do these things, right? Because Satan's the God and ruler of this world, right? So, you know, they can't, like, basically change the world, you know, alter the world, like, you know, like I said, like, you know, doing all these things, like, so for example, like, I think they made, like I said, it's made Stockton dangerous, like, very dangerous. Made, some gangs fight each other. I think they made India, you know, because I remember the demons making me say all these things, so I'm not sure they did all these things or just most of them. They made India eat shit. They made Chinese dogs. Made Israel take over Thailand. It's also, I think, made full of prostitutes. Um, you know, because if we're on simulation, they can, like I said, they can do these things, right? This is just a game. They control this game, right? So, I don't know if I showed you that picture. You know, yeah, I already showed you that picture, but where's that picture? You know that Matrix picture, right? That Puppet Master. Fucking dumb, dude. I'm trying to pull that shit and then it fucking goes down. Anyways, so this is how it is, right? So they're the programmer simulation. They're like God, right? Because they control this game, right? They create this game and they control this game. You understand? And there's many of them, right? I think they're basically just like human, you know. And then, so they're controlling. Like I said, they're controlling Satan's angels and demons and Jesus. Remember, most people are NPCs, including Jesus, demon, angels. Okay. So most of these people are NPC as well. So using them, like I said, just torment people, scare them to worshiping Jesus because it's stupid Bible simulation, right? Um. So yeah, that's that's what's happening. Like, someone think I'm crazy, but then they'll believe in Jesus and the Bible, but they'll think I'm crazy. Like, how the fuck do you think Jesus, angels, and demon exist if we're not in a simulation? Fucking stupid. Right, and you already seen those videos of them, right? Just floating black things. Like I said, I have my folder. I already put in my folder. You can download it. You know, these demon and angels or aliens. Anyways, so yeah, it's just like the Matrix, like the robots controlling Agent Smith. So they're basically, so even the actor Morpheus, or the actor who played Morpheus, admit that Neo is based on Jesus, right? So Neo, Jesus, Satan's minions are Agent Smith. Okay, you understand? I'm trying to tell the truth through movies, right? So. Yeah, it ruined my life. So right. So, anyways, yeah, I think they may want to remember Backstreet Boys gay or something, and um, I forgot what else. Yeah, but this is like basically things like that. Things like they can change the world. They can change things in the world. I think that made him shoot the dome. You know, the fishbowl, Operation Fishbowl. I remember D made me say that. I was like 7. Yeah, so basically we're in a simulation, sociopathic bitch program just bullying people. It's like a advanced VR game basically. Um, like I said, it's like I think it's more like an advanced VR game. So we have our body. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not even sure if anyone's real out there. Anyone else? You know, like I could be only one real person here, and most everyone else NPCs, or me and the programmers are probably the only real players here. So I'm not sure if anyone's real out there. It could be like probably only a few players as real, like 20. Just players and programmers and NPCs. Programmers the ones controlling the simulation. Anyways, I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, I think it's like an advanced VR game. When you put on a VR headset, like I said, uh, that's what I feel like to me. Because like I said, I remember I think there was punching my body outside of simulation. So, you know, because I felt it, like I felt like there was hurting my body outside of simulation, but I didn't see anyone doing it. Like I felt someone punching my stomach, but I didn't see anyone doing it, or punching my face, and like hurting my body outside of simulation. So like yeah, I think that's what it's like. So which makes sense to me, because like we have VR headsets, right? And then when you put on VR headset, you're the consciousness, everything else part of the game. So, anyways, yeah, that's what it's like. Just like the Matrix, right? The Matrix, the people like body exists outside the simulation, and the mind stuck inside the simulation. So yeah, I got my sisters raped many times.